Você disse que era meu, mas caiu na mentira. Tô de salto alto, vou deixar você na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira.
Welcome back to another video. This is your host with the most, Cringe Gobby One here, and we are in chapter 208 of Blue Lock called 100%. As we see them in the training room, Isagi, Raichi, and Igarashi right there. He's like, all right, 20 more. He's like, I can't anymore. He's like, this amount of training, it's nuts, you guys. He starts literally thinking, and Isagi's just locked the fuck in, and they start like going crazy. He's like, how's that, Isagi? And he's just like, I'm not gonna lose. And he starts thinking, he's like, Isagi, boost your tempo. As they're going side to side, he's like, damn it, sorry I missed. He's like, the tempo was good. He's like, one more. As they start literally training, as we see other people training with them, and Yukimiya and everything, and they're moving to the side to side, and Isagi gets behind Yukimiya, guards him, puts a hand on his back, and literally just by stopping the flow of Yukimiya makes a shot into the goal and makes it right in. He's like, damn, you got me. He's like, that switch out was superb, as he literally went behind him, which was pretty cool. He's like, the training is crazy. He's like, wow. He's like, Isagi is crazy. He's seriously a monster now. He's like, meta vision. As he starts thinking, he's just like, yeah, it's like always keeping everything in my field of vision. He's like, gotcha. He's like, I think this is how I'm applying the reflexes thing you suggested, Hiyori. He's like, as he thinks back, he's like, what if you tried doing what thinking reflexively? He's like, through it feels like I'm always doing it, so it gets exhausting. And Hiyori's like, that's amazing. During the match, your body couldn't perfectly keep up with the image you visualized, right? He's like, right, that's why I'm training now, so I can execute the plays I imagine in the game. He's like, to everyone else it looks like you had a big awakening, but you're really just gradually leveling up. It's like all the things you're able to do. He's just like, what a steady honest awakening, he said. He's like, yeah, I think this is what it means to grow. But for real, Isagi, he's like, in that match, your reading and the movements were divine. He's like, from the outside, it looked like you were controlling everyone on the field. He's like, huh? He's like, since you were even able to read his mind and his protagonist's feeling, I think that you look like a god or a ruler to Yuki. He's just like a ruler who controls the whole field. He's like, wait, is that the same as what I felt the first time I fought against Rin? Which is actually insane, because Isagi did feel that way the first time he fought against Rin. It's like, and now that's what I'm able to do. He's like, against the world's best players in the Neo Egoist League. He's like, I really have made it to an amazing level. And he starts thinking, but even if this training goes well and I can level up, he's like, my odds of beating Kaiser are still 40%. It's like, now you can visualize it clearly. It's like, I think that's enough for you to beat Kaiser. He's like, no, not yet. There's no point unless my theory has a 100% chance of victory. He's just like, in that match, he's just like, the fact that I could move freely thanks to Noah's presence was huge. He's like, but I can't become the world's best if I'm relying on that. He's like, even if I use metavision and weave together the protagonist's feelings, he's just like, and make all my plays perfectly, I'm still lacking something that will steal goals 100% of the time, as he's still thinking of that final piece. And then he's just like, Hiyori's just thinking, he's just like, all right, says, hail the tree treasures, thanks for the foul. It's like, he's just like, God, you jerk. He's like, you made me get a foul on purpose. He's just like, you damn actor monk. He's like, it's just called being clever. He's like, I've mastered a technique that will make an opponent coming. He's like, will make an opponent coming at your right shoulder get a foul almost 100% of the time. He's like 100% thinks he's like what else? He's like, what are you talking about? He's like there's VAR, so they'll know you're just acting. He's just like, it's not acting, I'm just exaggerating my fall when I get bumped lightly. He's just like, that's acting. He's like, shut up. No matter where you hit me, I'll make sure you get a foul. I'm gonna beat the VAR. As he starts thinking, huh? He's like, his puzzle pieces starts flying. He's like, this is my awakening. He's like, stop that, says Raicha. He's like, this ain't helping me practice. He's like, I'm Mr. Clever. Shut up already. He's like, no, King Clever. He's like, knock it off. And he starts laughing, says Hiyori, those dummies. He's like, he starts analyzing. He's like, no, that's it. He's like, what? He's like, damn, this might be perfect. He's like, 100%. With this theory, I can beat Kaiser. As he starts thinking, he's like 100% a goal. As he starts thinking, and then he starts moving. He's like, what? He's like, what do you mean? He's like, thanks. He's like, Agaguri. He's like, you're the best. He's like, as he starts moving forward, he's like, what? He's like a sly cleverness awakening too. He's like, there's no way in hell. It says Raicha. He's just like, huh? Isagi-kun left. He's like, yep. He looked like he had an idea and ran off. It's like, for real, damn, is that soccer brat gonna evolve again? And then he's like, yeah, I really want to try playing soccer like that. He's like, damn. He's like, this is gonna work. He's like, but there's no way I can master this theory in so short in a time by myself. He's just like, the one with the hint to this new piece I found is him. As he finds Kunigami training in the room, he's like, hey, muscle brain, lend me your power. As he literally starts looking at, he's like in the end of the chapter right there of chapter 208. God damn. We'll see what he does with him. We'll see what he does with him in the end of the day. But I will catch you guys in chapter 209, guys, which I think is the beginning of the next match in the next one, which is actually going to be very exciting. We also get a little bit of a break between each game, which is actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. We get to see a little bit of the Blue Lock life, which is actually pretty nice. And it's nice to see Kunigami back into the training grounds of Blue Lock. But in the end of the day, I will catch you on the next one. This is always, leave a like, subscribe for more, helps your boy out in the end of the day. And this is always your host with the most, Cringe Goppy One here, signing out.
君の虜になって